Hello, people of the internet. Let's move the mic around, obviously, preparations, as it's been going, it's going pretty well today. I'm hoping the chat doesn't actually work, does it? If we do a test, we'll do a test in it. See, it doesn't actually pull into the... See, this is... when you have to fix things for some random reason they don't want to work. That is what I'm feeling right now. It's like... Does that work? Probably not. There we are. There we are. 𝗦𝗫𝗁 message me. Just put the link in the Gibbs chat. Advertise, Hashtag goals. Actually, yeah, the FA, I've done Gibbs craft actually. But yeah, so today, people of the internet, we're going to be finishing off the coming soon page. So basically, last stream, we'd kind of designed it. As I'm going to show here, we kind of designed it. We kind of got we kind of got most of the design done. So we've got obviously the coming soon, but we've got the favicons up here. And yeah, it's been pretty damn good. So we actually started with some of the coding as well, which was nice to do. One thing we didn't get to do, the footer, we didn't get to do this bit, the social media icons. We only really kind of got the idea of the images centering, stuff like that. So it's pretty fun, to be perfectly honest. I don't want to do everyone, but let's just slap ourselves into the Fortnite stream video promo. Yo. So yeah, that's the idea of where we're getting at today. So basically, I need to open up the actual. You see, preparation is insane. I've no idea where it is now. Coming soon. That should be the one. Yeah. So basically, what we need to do today is finally figured out some stuff that was needed to do, such as linking the HTML to the CSS, which we're going to do straight away. We're going to get rid of the inline style sheet and then do it separately. We're also adding GA as well, which gives us some sort of tracking. If I could probably pull that up now, just give you an example. We'll just put it on this screen. I don't know which account it's linked to because I've got quite a few GA accounts, obviously, for work and stuff like that. Let's have a look. Analytics. So, sign in. No, just please just be normal, Google. Come on, come on. Hey, has it worked? Has it worked? Yes, it has. Right, okay. So basically, we've got GA in here now. So if I go on, let's do fortniteassets.com, but I need to do a forced HTTPS DNS later when I've done this page. So this background also needs to be better for the user as well. But then it will come up here when user active, and then it'll come up on the charts and it'll tell me that one user's active. Real-time report, I can see where they're coming from, which will be the UK, because obviously I live in the UK. Exactly right. And it'll tell you how long I've been in there for, less than a minute. So that's all working good and dandy. So coolio. Let's pause that. I don't need that to be running as well. Cool. Right, so what we're going to do actually start off with, we don't need that anymore, we don't need GA either, is we're going to start adding in the CSS. So the CSS is going to go underneath the favicon up above there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same pretty much as what we've got here. We're going to do the relative, I think it's called relative, I believe. And then we're just going to find style sheet in here, and then we're going to pull in the type, which is going to be text and CSS. And then we want to get the link of that, which is the href, which is the link, and then we want to go CSS and the main CSS, and then close it as such. Now we've already got the main CSS actually in here anyway, So it should be okay. I don't know why I put that in the wrong, you know, chat in one of the Discords, so I do apologize. Whoops. Something called off topic, which you actually really better slapping it advertising, you know, because that's what we are, advertiser. So basically what we can do now is get rid of all this pretty much, but we just get rid of it, and then we're also going to put it into the main, like so. And then we are going to save that, and then we're going to grab up this one. So as predicted, all we need now is to sort out the rest of the things. Now what's happening here is the reason this isn't working is because I flipping seriously, like, my keyboard is so broke, my keys just legit just fall off after a bit. I need to get it replaced really. Right, so basically here, what this is doing currently is pulling in, should be in another corner, maybe, because you're saying like, do I really want it in another corner though? That's the thing, like, maybe in another stream, because I've already got everything like set up, obviously, to I don't even know why I have that one. I don't need the recovered version. But yeah, so it's fine as it is. I think at the end of the day, I'm not really fussed, to be perfectly honest. It's like a lot of it is pretty. To be honest, it really does need to be coded like this, to be perfectly honest. We'll do that instead. That should please you, 𝗦𝘁𝗶𝗹. So, basically what's happening here is that it's trying to pull in from the CSS folder. So all we have to do for this is just do dot and then slash, and then that automatically pulls it in, and that it should do, I believe. Actually, is it? I think I'm correcting all that. Main.css, href, text.css style. Right, that's not pulling in at all, is it? Dot slash. No, it should be just 2 dots and assets, background. So that's pulling in the background. So wait, if I change this to FFF, it should go to white, but it's not even doing that. I'm not in the right folder, I don't think. It's because I'm not doing live view, that's why. Dear me. That's why. It did work perfectly, it was perfectly fine actually. So basically, this is what I wanted really when doing this. So, is when I'm editing it, I can see what parts are in which. So basically now what we want to do is fix all this up, because I want to make this a bit more responsive. So what we're gonna do is I added in the background color off stream actually. Just a few little things that I actually messed up prior. So we've got position relative, got the minimum height, which is correct. No repeat, which basically means there's no image repeating whatever size it's at. Center, which means it's going to be center in that direction and that direction, so it's like perfect alignment in the X and Y axes. And then we've got a background fixed, which means it doesn't move, and then we've got background size cover, so it covers the thing. We're actually going to add in a few more. We're going to add width in as 100%, and then we're going to add in, let's get that's right. And then we're going to add in a margin of 0, because without this, what happens is we have this padding at the side, which makes it not equal. So all we're going to do is just put that back. And then we're going to do a margin of 0 just so it gets rid of that. And then actually, if you notice, it actually fills the whole image out as well. Now, that's the body done. So the body is the main whole... like, I don't know how to explain it. It's a whole page basically, and then we're actually going to get rid of this. Okay, the reason is I want to have it so there is a separate class for each image. So when I want to make it slightly responsive as well today, so it does work on mobile to an extent. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to rename this logo, .logo. So now this can be pulled in from, if I can do this correctly, I hate this, from the other class. I actually don't, I don't know if I first space it after it or before, I don't know. Oh well, so all we need is that. So we're basically going to do exactly the same for each image, but the reason I'm doing it this way is because when I come to making it more responsive with like media queries, it's a lot easier to work with. And we're going to have the same for coming soon. Yeah. Cool. Cool, yo. Okay. Just checking the discords. And then we want to go back into the HTML now. And this is where we're going to change a few things up. Because actually what we need to do is we need to have in a class to define it, rather than having a global image. We're going to call this logo, the top bit. And then we're going to add another one for that one. That's right. And then just need to put space there, and this is going to call coming soon. Cool. So basically that's all that's needed for that. And yeah, so basically I would do it in a div class, so it's in a massive content, but because it's just 2 images, there's no need to. Obviously adding more code into the HTML isn't very necessary. So yeah, that's sorted now. So the next thing we want to do is on here is sorry if I hit the mic, is I kind of want to work on these next. So these are going to be in a div class, because the div class means they're putting in content and a content block, so they can all be moved at once. So no. So apparently Adobe keeps crashing whenever it does stuff now. Is it because I'm not signed into Creative Cloud anymore? Interesting. Let's find out what's wrong with that. This is annoying. Like, always seems recently to crash a heck of a lot. I'm signed in, so I don't know what the issue is. Apparently the thing can't be found. Design template coming soon. Okay. I think it might be a Creative Cloud issue, to be perfectly honest. Oh yeah. Right, so we've got this, and now we just need to export these as an actual. So these are actual. I swear to God, I every day I disable. System sound is disabled, so why am I still hearing it? Oh, it's because it's Adobe, isn't it? Oh my. Where's Adobe even specified as digital? Oh my God. Like, it should not be making. Oh well. Right. Okay. So basically, what we're going to do is export these as PNGs. Now the no, they're only images, so it doesn't really matter. They're not SVGs as I prefer, but because it's only a coming soon page that'll last maybe like 2 weeks, it's not a massive issue of mine. So we want to add these into the assets, like so, and then we're going to go to design template, assets, assets, and they're in here now. And we just want to rename these so they're all lowercase, really. Reason for that is just because I don't want to have to obviously keep making sure they're all in caps and right places. YouTube, go on. Right, okay. So what we're gonna add in now is the I think what we're gonna do first. I think we'll do the CSS first. So pull that through. So I think. So we'll just do it both at once. So we're going to call it social media, and then what we'll do is we'll just put I think this, I was learning today about it. Well, I was just having a look at stuff. I think it's called flex, yeah. And then we want to justify the content to center. And then that obviously puts it in correctly. And then we will need padding. That padding is going to be, just draw a simple box. Snap to that. What we'll do is call that 80 because it's pretty much so. Padding is just do padding dot and 80 pixels. Close it off like so. Right, okay. So now what we need to do here is add in a div class, because the reason we're going to use a div class is because just put it all in a block would be so much easier. I've also got a footer in here because I want to obviously create a footer, and we can close it off a bit. Okay, this can be brought in actually. And then what we want to do for this is we want to start off a div class. So this div class is actually called, we're going to call the div class equals the brackets, and we're just going to do social media because that's what we named it in the CSS. I don't think actually I did dot. Yeah, I did actually. So social media, and then we obviously want to. I hate, like, it's like in the worst place possible, really. This microphone, to be perfectly honest. Like if I like moving around, like I could have it there, but I'd have to speak a lot louder. So I'm not sure about that. We'll try it, but then I'm still like limited because the way my 𝗦𝗫𝗁𝗏, I've got the pop filter going downwards instead of upwards because it doesn't work upwards. But yeah. Oh well. Right, we'll just leave it as it is. I'm just not really an issue. I'll just have to move less. So, let's move a bit closer a bit. Cool. Okay, so we need to obviously close the div class. I must move it actually. Move it up a bit. That's easier. I can move now. Just 1 second. Yeah, that's better. Just checking like the viewing angle. So we want to call this to the div class here, and then we want to put in the image. So we're going to just do an image, and then this is going to be src, and then we want to obviously grab the image, which is going to be Twitter first, and then we're also going to pull that in like that. That's perfect. And then we want to do another one, and that's going to be called Discord, and then image src, and then this is going to be for YouTube. Cool. Then what we need now is, I need to close that out. We need alt tags, because if this image just doesn't display, we'd like the user to see at least what it is that's displaying there. This is in like a really annoying position. I don't know why it's so annoying today. And then we want to do obviously an alt tag of for Discord. Discord's hopefully going to be our primary feature. Hopefully have implementing to the site and stuff like that. And then YouTube. 1 second. So we're just going to do that, and then so we've got all tags. So basically, if this is a invalid link, just basically shows that it's YouTube there. Same with Discord. If it's an invalid link, it'll show Discord, and same with Twitter. So pull all them back in, and then we want to add in a style. So basically, the style is just going to add padding to the left of the image, which is that way. So where you've got the Discord and YouTube, it's very close to each other. Next to Twitter, so we're gonna add a padding left of about probably like I don't really know. Let's try 15. See how that looks. It's always a guessing it. Actually, this is right. So basically, there's no need for a style on the top one because obviously we're not interacting with any other image. Let's try 30. Perfect. I'm happy with that. Set space out there. think left. BX pixels. Cool. Right, we need to add links into these as well. So what we'll do is A class, and then I think it's just it's going to come up with an error because I made. So basically, we want to extend this A class, and then obviously indent this, and then here we want to call a href to go to, I believe it's https twitter.com/Fortnite assets. That's well. Interesting. Why is this not working? This is the link that I've got saved. Fortnite assets. What are they doing wrong there? See what I've done wrong? I don't actually know what I've done wrong. Oh, I missed it. Fortnite asset. It's assets. Oh well. Cool. So that should work now, I believe, if I do live view again. Hey, 𝗦𝗃𝗶𝗶𝗄. How you doing, bro? Very well. Cool. And then we've got the Discord link already ready here. We'll basically just copy. Actually, we'll just create a humble by copying. That's weird. It's gonna be weird otherwise. href, and then just paste that link in there. Close that off there. Sometimes brackets is annoying with obviously closing tags and stuff like that. And then obviously I'll put the space in there just to define it as a new thing. And then we obviously want to do another one. It's not where the link. Why? All it is the discord.me link, to be perfectly honest. So it's discord.me/Fortnite assets. And then I need to pay GPS, that's right. And then really, I've never heard this music before, to be perfectly honest. Like never heard it. Like to be honest, it's quite loud for me actually, so I'll just turn it down a bit. Hope that's okay with you guys. I've never heard the song before, obviously, so I need to grab the channel. YouTube. Who don't know what channel that is? Let's just grab into Fortnite. I've got the clickbait on on YouTube. No, I'm just gonna grab that. Close up there. Delete that tag. And then add a new one just before the div class. Then we want to pull this tab in. I'm not a fan of this one, to be honest. Let's just skip to infectious. I think it might be Candyland, I think. So yeah, this should work now. Yep. Discord link should. Why does it not work? See, I think the Discord link kind of plays up a bit. So what we're going to do is we'll just create a new Discord link, basically. Invites. Create one. Set this thing. And then put that in there if anyone wants to join. Next one. You seem to like archive everything. One thing I'm actually going to do quickly then, if that's not actually working as a link, I'll just, because it's only a temporary link anyway, this, until I create into I don't know what you class it as, a new URL, to be honest. Just going to change the what's it called, the Twitter page. Why can't I figure out what Twitter was called then? Worrying, but oh well. And then I don't like the cough in between, it does concern me a bit. I feel like I'm being molested. Huh. How are we doing? And cool. Yeah, you see, like, seriously, what are you actually downloading things in, like, resolution-wise? Because, seriously, like, it must, if you ever download it 1080p... Yeah, no, it's weird. I don't understand why, because if, obviously, if I go on here, Discord.me, that's a link that I get from them, like, when I'm in it. But it's like weird because it doesn't actually pull through any information. It says there's 24 users on the actual thing, but there's definitely not 24 users. To be honest, I don't really know. So we're just going to leave it as it is. And we're just going to, yeah. So we'll just use that new link that I put in there. It's just a lot easier. So, cool. So I'm happy with that now. That actually all works out pretty well. So is this response? Does this work responsively now? Yeah, looks pretty responsive so far. Yep. So what I want to do when it with the responsive side of it is obviously when it shrinks down to the size, this is gonna shrink in. So that should be cool. Yeah. So we got obviously the padding there. One thing I do like about brackets is obviously when I select things, it shows me where the padding at the top is for that section, and for obviously the logo, it shows me the logo is in that section with all this padding around it. Same with the coming soon. So it's just a nice little addition with brackets. That's why I like brackets more than any other program currently for HTML editing. Let's have a drink. Cool. Right, so we're gonna add this footer in. Now this footer, footers are weird usually. So I believe we should start with getting like the image in. So what we're gonna do first, so we're just gonna quick export as a PNG. I'm gonna call this FA footer logo. Oh, I've not saved it as a PNG. It's not. I don't think it'll work. Oh, actually, cool. Sometimes it can be a bit temperamental. That's why I didn't think it would work. So we've got that now. So that's good. So here we want to obviously add the image, I believe. Or do you want to add in? I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to put it in a div really. For what's we're gonna put in, to be honest. IMG. Why is that not tabbing in? No. Tab in image. SRC. Assets. And then we just want to go to footer logo. And then just close that off. Hey, we've got that up there now. So then what we'll probably want to do now is, actually one thing I've just remembered on these links, I want it to take you to a new page. So there's something called a target, and you can do a blank which takes you to a brand new page. So open that, it still keeps it open. The reason you want to preferably do that is not on every single link, obviously like other pages inside your website you want to just do a link straight to it. But other things like this, you want to do that so they're obviously still on the website, which is a key thing that you want. You always want users to be on the website. Obviously something that's like something big, like obviously YouTube, you want people to be on the website. So if you can if you do a link, default, like you want it always to push out to another tab. It's just better for the actual consumer to stay on YouTube. So for this, we're gonna obviously have a new class. We're gonna call this I don't know. I think we're gonna stay out the div for a bit. I don't think we need it because obviously it's just an image at the moment. And then obviously we need another alt tag. I'm gonna see that. Yeah. Cool. So, 𝗲𝗃𝗄𝗃, how much like storage do you have in your computer? Because you know, obviously you're archiving all this. I just realized I need oh, I've got alt tags. That's cool. And then what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try and get this footer sorted. So for this, we really don't need to. How much like storage? You know, if you're archiving all this YouTube footage, you're probably downloading, aren't you? Where are you actually storing it? 298. I'm presuming that's gigabytes, not megabytes. So for the footer, basically, because it's a global thing, we don't need to define it. Yeah. So you must be downloading like the videos at pretty low res or pretty low bitrate then. So we want to put the position as fixed because we don't want to have it move around, and then we want to obviously left. This is what I asked someone at work because it acts weird otherwise if you don't put these in apparently. Because you want to obviously keep it to the bottom of the page, and then we obviously want to do the width as 100%, and then we want to add in the color. So background color, I need to add the semicolon. Padding. No, I don't want to do padding. It's background color. I have quite a lot of storage to be honest. So we're just going to do Alice Blues currently. So let's try and find out the color of this. And then all we need to do is grab that 𝗬𝗃𝗄𝗃𝗄𝗃𝗄𝗃, and then just hashtag that into that. Put hashtag with a semicolon at the end, and that's that. We'll probably want to add in because we're gonna have some text in here. We might as well put that as FFF, and then we need to do the padding of this. So we'll actually put the padding. So by accident here. Padding, let's just do a default of 50. I need to define pixels, 50px. 50px. Cool. Now I need to figure out the actual dimensions of this. Because obviously this is going to be the center image. 28, and then this should be like that. 60. So 28 and 60, and that'll be on both sides. And also to keep it equal. Wait, did I just create a link that was I'll just check that invites. Oh, it's annoying. Like, I hope when I create links that it actually works. Set this link to never expire. Link settings, never. Copy. It's like so annoying Discord, like sometimes like, oh, this shit is so simple. Yeah. Oh, it was the exact, is it the exact same link? I don't know if it's the same link. 3BNA. Yeah, it's the same link apparently. I don't know. The only way you can try it out is just go on this. If it sends us to... What? I thought I changed it in here. No, I didn't. Oh, I did YouTube instead of... Oh, damn it. Redo. Can someone send me the YouTube URL because I can't be able to find it again. Thank you. Okay. No, I've done that wrong way around actually. So this needs to be the way around. So yeah, if someone could send me the YouTube URL for the channel, really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. DM me on Discord or whatever. I'm not bothered. I just can't be bothered finding it, to be perfectly honest. Thank you very much. And of course, can I do back on this? Back. Cool. So then this obviously gets changed to there. Cool. Right. So we got this in now, and that's we said that was it? I believe it was what? Was it 28 or? Yeah, I think it was 28 and 60, I believe. 28, 60, 28 and 60, that's about right. So then obviously when we go like this, and then we're obviously not in that. Cool, that looks pretty nice at the bottom now, I'm happy with that. Right, fun times now is this social media at the bottom, the photo to be perfect on this copy here really. We'll add the copy in first, I think it'd just be easier. So the copy we want to do, obviously going to have to do just a normal like text. My personal opinion to do this is just like it's an A. I think, I don't even know what they actually classed as these, but yeah. So yeah, all you need to do is just put the copy in here. I'll go grab the copy, which is here. Copy is another word for text I use. So we're just going to call this class A photo, we'll call that. And obviously the font is going to be the issue now because I forgot how to import fonts. Same as last stream. I was trying to do it last stream, it didn't work well. Cool. So I have to shrink this down a bit actually. So let's have a bigger view of the code. Yeah, interesting. Why is that? There, that's good. Right, this is going to be annoying because you're gonna. The way we're going to do this, I think we're going to have to put that in the middle. We actually need to define the class anyway. We've put it in as a class. So dot a footer, and then we want to obviously do I think it's we want to float it left, to be perfectly honest. But then we want to we need to create a new class for that, then to push that one left as well. So we're going to call this logo. I don't know. Look, yeah, call it logo footer. Footer logo sounds more. Footer logo. Float left. So we're gonna have to float. I've got to just. I've not used. I've used display flex in here, and I'll probably use it in the footer as well. If that's what you mean by flexbox. Flexibox. So we want to float that left and float this one left as well. We need to obviously define that. Footer logo. So we'll just call this footer A then. Or footer text, that makes more sense. Actually, footer copy, we're going to change this up even more. Footer copy like that. Correct, isn't it? Take that one out. We don't want. use them, and then we obviously want to put in a padding left of how much did I find it in here actually? And it should be great. We can add that in. Width is 90. That's gonna be quite wide though. I think 90. We'll do about 60, just to be on the safe side. Cool. And we want to add me. So we always need to push this down now. So line height 1, 2, no 3. Perfect. This obviously looks like it's centered here as well. We're gonna add a font family in here as well. Just for the time being, until I figure it out. Sans serif. Just that's clean enough as is, I think. What the font families are there actually? I think the sans serif is the cleanest anyway of the lot of them. So yeah. It's not looking too bad. The question is just get rid of that. Select the body of that. So these lines is just because I've selected the body. So we've got the Twitter works, YouTube works, and the Discord now works. That Discord icon does look a bit small, to be perfectly honest. And looking at this, I don't know if I added lines on, but this looks way taller than. No, it's a bit longer in the body. I don't know what to do with the Discord logo, really. I really don't. It's kind of a weird logo, so the little sticky about. New tweets, time to archive. Interesting. Shame Skulls isn't here, because he's really good at putting interesting in the chat. Should be 45 minutes. Damn. Alright, let's figure out this bit. So we're going to have to add in a... We're going to have to... See... Let's put these logos... as assets. Cool. More icons for days. Right. Okay. So we want to call. We're going to call these. Do we even? We're just going to call them. So footer. I feel like YouTube knows if you're streaming because it'll cut off a song halfway through. And then we're going to call it footer Discord. And then when we've done this bit and it all that bit works, we upload it to the FTP and then we can try it out. And then we'll have to add some media queries in the fun bits, you know? Okay. So I think this bit we're gonna need some sort of like class for social media. This is gonna have to float right, I think, because if it's that should right, yeah, should be correct, I think. Hey Gibbs, how you doing, bro? So we're gonna have to float right. I think we use a flex box here, and I think that's what it's called, I presume. So display flex. And then we're also going to do, same as the, what is it? The social media from before, which is justified content, to center. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. And then, okay, I'm trying to think. That should be okay for the timing. So div class them. Div class. Photo social media. gonna be more A class, isn't it? Yeah, A class. Which what I'll do, just be really cheeky. All it is that anyway. Just a different link, so it's footer. I don't think it'd be. And then obviously we need to do this one. I think this is going to look weird actually, because obviously, I hope it doesn't. Yeah. So what it's going to happen is, because obviously the page quite shrunk up anyway. That's odd. Why is it not showing the other one? Let's add some padding, see if that makes a different padding. Right, 100 pixels. So they are there. So why isn't that showing then? That's not even centered to be. That is not centered. 100%. Let's check this then. Moving this over to the screen. So if I'm on, it doesn't even show, does it? It's weird again. That's not centered. That needs a padding. Thing is, if I do like a padding top, I think it won't work correctly. Let's change that. It doesn't. 60 pixels. So what's the max it can do? Padding right. So 100 is the max, I think, on that. So I need to figure out the padding top, maybe 10 pixels. That doesn't look too far off actually. That's perfect. So whatever that was, so that's pretty much bang on now. So obviously all these link work. Do these work? So I can't remember what, I was speaking to one of the web developers today. And he was saying you can, I think it's a break. So when you get to like a certain width, like, so I might have to do a few media queries. The way you can figure out what width to do media queries at is when you're in Chrome, there you can obviously see the height at the top. So I think when I get to about, is it 900? So probably 930 pixels then, or maybe 950 pixels. Then it starts breaking it. So then what it will do is this goes on top, that goes underneath, and then the logo goes underneath that, and then obviously it will carry on with that. So that's that's not too bad, this bit. I just got to make sure when it's at a certain width it just overrides it. That's not too bad to do. So obviously put that one there, pull brackets into here again, sort that one out, and let's get started on the media query, because that works out pretty well there. So we're going to put a media query at the top, CSS tricks, snippets. Let's have a look. Standard devices. You've ripped. I'm confused. I feel like you've ripped. I don't understand. I already know media queries, to be honest, quite a bit, but it's just that thing with the break, inline break. I don't know what it's called. So I'm gonna do a media. And then only screen and max width. Well, explain to me. If you're gonna send me a link, you gotta make sure this stuff's right, bro. Wait, I think I know why actually. No, it shouldn't. Whoops. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Is it because you have to be logged in or something? For normal people, it looks like this, okay? I'll just find media queries and hit them. What was it called? What's the actual link called? Media queries for standard devices. Media. Cool. So I think it's, I don't know why. Cool. Yeah, so this basically gives you widths, doesn't it? Presuming. Yeah. The way I'm going to do it though is pretty similar anyway. I just do a simple. So you put the max width of the device here. Width. And then I think what. So if I do. The foot I'm not going to bother about at the moment, I think. We'll just leave that as is. We can do another one. I'm just going to get the main one sorted. So about 650 pixels maybe? Yeah, so that work. We'll do that. So on 650 pixels then, which is less than this. So width. 650px, close that, and then open brackets. Cool. So when it goes to that, you want to add in then the classes again. So this is why I define the other ones at a certain thing. So max width, 8%. We don't need it full width. I'm gonna. That doesn't look right. Or is it? Oh, is it because I'm already at? No, it's not being responsive now. Whoops. Max width important. Important. Max width 8%. I don't know. Coming soon then. Do the exact same for that. Max width 80%, and then important, because basically important overrides it, but it's not overriding. I've not spelled important wrong, have I? No, I've not spelled it wrong. I feel bad looking at these now. Because max width. See, that should work as device width. That is a media query. Well, it should be a media query. Let's find a new playlist because obviously it's stopped. Why is that not pulling through though? Logo. It's got the max width there and the importance pulling that in. Is it? I'll check in a sec if it's pulling through with inspect or not. We don't want to listen to these random songs. We want to go for playlists. Everything. And just go right in the middle of it, right down to the bottom pretty much. Go about there. So we've got currently here, what width are we on? So 650's here, and then this. It's not even pulling it in, that's why. Logo, come on. Logo, I have got the classes logo for it, yeah. Logo coming soon. So it should work. It's not even overriding it though. That's the weird part. Give me a second. I don't know why that's not working. Oh, no way. Just semicolon. Colon, whatever it's called. It just didn't find it. Cool. Right. So obviously if that's going down to 80%, we need the rest of it to go down really, maybe a bit smaller for the, obviously, get rid of this now. So yeah, when it goes to about there, when the padding starts to kick in. So yeah, it's not too, maybe a bit smaller, maybe like 60%, or let's try 70. So I think when it goes to maybe there then, when does this start to break at the bottom? No, I think around there, that's when it needs to go really. What's that around? So about 750 then, let's try that, 750. So 750, it could go from there, just a bit smaller. That works perfectly, I'm happy with that. That looks pretty okay. Now this is going to be the issue now. So we need to obviously, is this not on like autoplay on this playlist, or is it impossible to do that? You know, like this day and age, like, oh dear, what can we go on? I don't even know. Oh, what's this? Just listen to this. Like, I thought it was so easy to obviously have music playing automatically off YouTube. Apparently not. So we need to do social media. So this is going to include this bit. Do we even need important on here? Yeah, because actually I think it overrides it, but it should override automatically anyway if the media queries more than that. I presume if it is that, it just overrides it anyway, but hey ho. So what we'll do, just copy exactly that at the end of, actually all we need to change is max width really, to be about 60%. Wow, that doesn't work. Okay. It's not important. So do I need to do everything on that? I shouldn't have to, I don't think. It's not what I wanted, no. No, that's not what I wanted either. I wanted to get this corner. Why is that being odd? What? Where's it getting that padding from the right? Like, what is padding 80? Whoa, I need to make a set margin then. Margin of 0. Let's pull up that then. Margin 0. That's right, isn't it? I thought you could, can you not do that with margin? What? So it works if I do that, px. What? That is the weirdest thing. So you can't... Comrade, if you're in it, please explain this to me. So margin like that. What? Is it? Oh, it might be because I'm not overriding it. What's that? What's that? No. So basically, because it's... No, it's not working at all. Social media. It shouldn't display any of that. Actually, it should display that, really. Maybe. So padding top needs to go down to 40. What does that bit do? Nothing. It doesn't really affect that. Flex should work. So when that was like that, I don't know how it worked now. But there is definitely some sort of margin. Is it a margin issue? Yeah, it says... See, that should override the margin now, but it won't for some reason. It's just, so it... Margin 0. Oh, wait. I might need to define body in here and then put a margin of 0. And then, no, that don't work either. Oh, Conrad, if you're here, I'd love some help right now. Like, it's not even shrinking the images as well, like... Oh, well. Who even cares about, like, what's going on YouTube right now? It really is irrelevant. Like, no offense, all this Logan Paul stuff is pointless. Like, I don't know why people are going over the top. Just leave it and deal with it. There's a lot worse things on YouTube. One of them is Kibbs' channel. Jokes. Watch him not being here. It's like, you know. Just, you know, like, kills me now. But, you know. Oh. But yeah, like, no offense, but like, yeah, he did an absolutely retarded thing on YouTube. Like, you don't go obviously recording someone's body like that, but like, people are just carrying on with it, creating videos after videos after videos. I understand, like, they want more money, but like, just please leave it. All these kids, you've got to understand, you're making videos on mentally ill kids who like Jake Paul. It's just not great. June Champions breakfast. I can't really decide. But like, you can't, like, I don't understand why people keep making videos like putting out on Twitter, oh my god, he's such a dick. I'm like, oh, I really don't give one anymore. Like, don't tell me. I can decide myself if he's a dick or not, to be perfectly honest, yeah. But I don't know. Get this drama out of here, bro. Out of here. But I have no idea. Like, why won't this put? I don't really know how to padding in. There should be no margin there anyway. No, he's legally allowed to do that. Legally, you're allowed to do that. If you think about it, a lot of things get put on YouTube. A lot of things. Yeah. Like, the thing is, as well, I could make a video on it now. If I re-uploaded the video straight away, I'd probably be on 100k views right now. But there's something called courtesy and just leaving it to it, which not a lot of people do, and trying to bank off the bargain, like you were saying. Like, get all the money from it as they can. But I think there's worse stuff out there on YouTube. Like, a lot worse. Like, just because he's a big YouTuber, obviously, I think that's acceptable. But, like, there's a lot of stuff on there. Obviously, like, KKK stuff. There's, like, Nazi stuff on there. A lot of it doesn't even get seen by YouTube. 6 months in prison, apparently. He won't get in prison for that. He won't get in prison, trust me. One, he'll either get bailed out. He has the money to do so. He could bail himself out a few hundred times at least. He's not bothered. YouTube will end up bailing him out anyway. He won't get taken off the platform because he has grown YouTube in an insane amount, especially that he posts Facebook things. So he basically drags people from Facebook to YouTube, gets them more content on their site. So overall, it ain't going to happen. Yeah, he ain't going to go to jail, to be perfectly honest. He ain't going to go to jail. It's not illegal to film a dead person. It's just not illegal. It's not like it's not morally right to do it, but it's not illegal. Because if you look at things on like YouTube and stuff like that, their policy is do not share anything that's graphic unless it's educational. But think about all the things that get put on there, like the news stuff and all that, all these terrorist attacks and stuff like that you see, and they are pretty graphic, some of them. Some of them are pretty graphic and have age restrictions, right? But that's not educational. No one needs to see, like, someone getting, like, blown up to shreds or something like that. Like, some things are pretty graphic. At the end of the day, if you probably type in on YouTube, dead body, you'll probably find, like, 100 plus videos. But, yeah, he did it in the wrong, complete manner. But you got to think about it. Like, as KFC said, I'll find the tweet. It is the funniest thing I've ever seen. KFC, UK and Ireland. So basically, obviously Donald Trump put of this nuclear button on. KFC put this on. McDonald's leader Ronald just stated he has a burger on his desk at all times. Well, someone from his big, shrewd red nose, re-gimme inform him that I have a burger on my desk, but mine is a box meal. Is bigger and much more powerful than his. And mine has gravy. The comedy value is insane. Why don't we have both? I don't know, to be perfectly honest. Like, there's so much pointless stuff out right now, but I don't give a crap, to be perfectly honest. I really don't get fun. It's really irrelevant to me. The most thing irrelevant is fixing why this doesn't want to be responsive. That would be nice. See, like, it's responsive to there. Now, really, if I get rid of everything on here and do max width of like 20 pixels, it should be like 20%, right? Not even that, like 2%. Does it not work in percentages? Oh, I know what's going wrong. I know what's going wrong now. So what I've done is I've created a class as this whole thing here. Really, we need separate classes for these. So we're going to call this icon. That's why I think. I believe so. If I do that as icon. That's pretty good. Let's try that then. So if I'm just going to put icon in there, I don't need that. Icon, perfect, sorted. Obviously that icon there, icon there, icon there. Max width 60%. Why is it, what? Icon as a class should be displayed more than once. So if I just do Twitter then, Twitter, there's YouTube, and then Discord. Twitter, 60%, let's do 60%. 60%. Wait, so that won't even, what? That is correct for that. Why you won't work? I do not know. It's like this defines stuff that it shouldn't do. Like, I don't understand it. So we're gonna need, obviously, we actually need social media in here anyway. And then padding top, like half that, so 40 pixels. Discord, that's not playing anymore. That's, what? Oh. Wait, so I'm gonna have to wait instead of so basically instead of doing the style in here, I think that should fix it. Yeah, cool. So basically that was the issue. So the style, I'm gonna have to put the style 30 pixels into, like, I'm gonna create another YouTube. I'm gonna create classes for each then. So here we're gonna do under here, basically copy all these classes really, and then obviously tab this back in, and then do padding. Actually, Twitter doesn't need one, but we'll just put it in there just in case we do need one. I'm not gonna. Padding left is 30 pixels. So that's basically why padding 30 pixels. So that's basically why it's not working. So if I now put padding left 15 px, important. Actually, we don't need any padding in, to be perfectly honest. 0 should work because of the size of the images. Like that. Because it already has, I think, how's that? Is it adding padding into the... I don't understand, like, that image. Oh, it's resizing the image, that's why. Because I'm doing max width as a... No, that shouldn't be it. But yeah, that's solid now. I'm happy with that. That works. So that hopefully scales correctly now. I think when it gets to a certain size, that width of them icons is going to have to increase, because they're the right size there. And then obviously when we get to like 550, they need to go a bit higher, to be perfectly honest. So what we'll do this, create another media query. So we'll just actually replace this one up here. 550. So we don't need any of this, and actually we'll just keep. Actually, don't need that in. And that just needs to be 80. So I have a feeling this isn't going to work, to be perfectly honest, because I'm obviously overriding twice. Odd. Oh no, I'm not closed that. And then that hasn't been closed, is it? Yeah, it's been closed. It shouldn't have to be forced with important though, to be perfectly honest. Like, it shouldn't. Like, if I'm rescaling at a certain size, that should. How do you, like. Obviously, if I'm using important tags, it shouldn't have an issue overriding things. Max width 8. Oh wait, that's not even correct anyway there. So it would never work anyway. But like when I get to 550, there, before there it should increase, but it doesn't. Oh wait, that's because I'm using an A class. Am I defining an A class copy? I'm not defining A class anywhere, so it's not an issue with. I could just put, obviously, I think the reason why is padding 0. Oh, well, that's what I'm presuming it was, but I don't know actually. See, I don't know why it's not repeating what, like, the playlist anymore. Oh dear. Oh well. All we can do is try, I guess, you know. Try to get it repeating. Try to. If I could actually find the playlist. So, how are we going to do this? Because I need to do it without having to do an important thing, really. Like running an important. Right, let's have a look. So. No, that's not on. Because it shouldn't have an. I don't know why it's not working, to be perfectly honest. It shouldn't have an. Let's have a look. Do I need and only screening? That's the question. That's what I'm thinking. Right, let's get rid of this for the time being then. Let's just work with one and try and get importance out of it, because I shouldn't have to have importance, really, to be perfectly honest, in everything. That's the issue we're going through currently. If that doesn't work correctly, max width, pixels. Let's have a look. Try to see this from some previous code that I did ages ago. See if there's anything in there that can advise me what to do. Because really, this shouldn't be an issue, but it seems there is. Is it because of that? I think it might be because I'm not. I think you can use hashtags. I think that shouldn't be an issue. I don't think. I don't really know. I really don't know. This is an odd one. Bitcoin is going up. Perfect. Should we like to see? See where we're at now. Oh, it has increased quite a lot. Ethereum's dropped there. That's where I want it to eat Bitcoin to be at though. It's extremely strong. Cool. Interesting. Let's try it. Why doesn't hashtag work then? Hashtag is also another you can do, I believe. So it is kind of pulling through. Ish. I say that. So it seems. I just don't understand this. So it isn't pulling in. It's not allowing padding left here. Is it 'cause I'm not per pixels? No. Price I don't really know anymore. Like, it should work, but it doesn't work. Any suggestions, please? I beg. I begs. See, there's no way that's 60%, that one. Not 60%. There's no way that's pulling through 60. If it is, well then why is that one? See, like, if something's 60%, it'll all be like the similar sort of like size, but I think see, that's where it really should be, that 60%, but it's not doing that. Interesting. So obviously these are correct, like without an important, it doesn't. So the only way it is at 650. I put a class in. That's where I'm gonna put the class in as instead of 750, just so it obviously. Like if I remove that, they're pretty much identical. I don't know. I don't know indeed. It's important then for the rest of them then. See, it works as important, which is not really something you should always use, to be perfectly honest. And then just use it on everything. It's just like a mess. It works alright there. Scale it, be fine. But that's, I think I'm in the middle with that. That works okay. Let's get that. Might work. That seems pretty smooth. Scaling, it's just that bit there, obviously. Yeah, they hit a device like that, or a device like this, so it doesn't really make a difference. It's just this break in the footer here, really. This shouldn't be too bad to figure out. So obviously Fortnite assets, this, like when it comes to this width as well, we're gonna have to just center everything and not have it stacking. Well, I want it stacked pretty much, so all this goes on one, like maybe to 1 or 2 lines. This centers up. So yeah, let's try this. So we need 4. So basically for that, I think footer logo. Is there any other floats you can do, or I don't remember. That should work. You're not powerful, man. You're not powerful enough. See, it really needs to go in the middle. Float none for when it hits that value, and then what is it? Display flex, and then I don't know, justify content again. Nope. Like, oh, is it because I've not overridden it? Padding has that got, like, they're all adding in margins. Like, I feel like I need to do is it that, I believe, margin 0. Like, these margins in this page are weird. Like, are they still pulling in the margin? Wait, what's that? Right, so the margin here is gone, but now that they're adding more margins in like weird places that I've not even specified margins now. Like, where's that margin coming from? Margin, media, max, 0. Cool. That's what it should be. But then, like, where's this getting the extra padding from? Is it that? Is like, that shouldn't affect it. I really want to center that. Oh dear. I'm gonna be right back. If it, I wish like songs would actually play properly. Like, but it's like autoplay's been turned off somehow. The autoplay should be automatically on. I always have it on, so like I don't know why it would be turned off. Let's just go for that one. Be right back. I think if I can actually remember the key, that would be great. I think it's that. No. What are you doing? What are you doing now? I want to say it's that one. Not that one. There we are.
Can we ride in this moment? Can we ride? Nothing's stopping us tonight. No, not a single bright light in our sight. In our way, I'll be your passenger. You lead the way. You lead the way. I'll let you take the wheel. I'm feeling something real. I need to feel that breeze rush your feeling. Not a single taillight in our sight. All I see are green lights ahead, lighting our way. Lighting up our way, yeah. Lighting up our way. Lighting up our way. They light it up, they light it up. Can we drive right into this feeling? Can we drive? 'Cause there's no way I'm stopping tonight. No, not a single red light in our sight. In our way, yeah. I'll be our passenger. You lead the way. I'll let you take the wheel. I'm feeling something real. I need to feel that breeze rush over me. You lead the way. Not a single taillight in our sight. In our way. All I see are green lights ahead, lighting our way. Lighting up, yeah. Lighting away. All the green lights. Lighting up now. All the green lights. I'll be your passenger. You lead the way.
Yugi. I'm Adam is back. So used to say Yugi. Cool. Right, what I'm gonna do. I need help. I'm gonna go and see if someone may help me. You know, because I'm pretty stuck, to be perfectly honest. Thank you, Emma. Alright, so let's go back to the screen. Boom. Simples. I just don't understand this media query thing. Like, I shouldn't have to do important for everything, because there must be another way. I just don't understand it, to be perfectly honest. I really don't understand why it won't work. I don't understand why there's bad music. But like, I'm happy that it obviously goes down the header. This footer bit now, like, all I want that to be centered. There's no margin in there whatsoever. Like, apparently there's a margin there, but like, it's the margin 0 that I defined here. Because if I don't have that in, it wouldn't work. It does work, but it adds an automatic margin. That's why I put that in place originally. Like, I don't know. Like, there's no margin specified. There's no margin there specified for that. There's nothing. There's no border. Why is it putting in a margin there? Like, I defined there's no margin. Right, I'll do that again. Margin. Wait, is it auto? See, auto's now pushing it. It's putting like... I don't... It's like auto pushes it to the right, it seems. Like, it's not... Is it because someone... No. It's like it's got no padding there. Then it adds it like really weirdly. So it doesn't... I don't want to have to force padding onto it either. Margin 0. Really should work as 0, to be perfectly honest. 0 import. Oh dear me. I don't get this. I really don't. How... 𝗦𝗽𝗲𝗰𝗀𝗺 Like, there's like... I don't understand, like, there are apparently margins there. Like, let's have a look under mobile width. See, what? That's not happening. Responsive. There's no way that works correctly. See, that's the issue we have. Like, what? 50%. 100%, right? What? That doesn't even... What? Right. Does it... Right, my thing now is, does it work full width? Yes, it does. Does it work most width until... Does it work until here? It has the issue there. Until I can figure out things, I don't really know what to do, to be honest. But it works, I guess. One thing I could probably do which would help. What's the size on that? Yeah, so if I can get this reduced, the best way to do it is to go to something called tiny PNG. It has. I think it's been down today, to be perfectly honest. Like, every time I try and compress something, it just says compressing. Like, is there a Twitter that you have? Tiny PNG, tiny JPEG. Like, you have Twitter, actually. Interesting. I don't know. Oh, it actually worked. There we are. That's all we need. So now this will load up a lot quicker now, I'm presuming. Quality's still the same, right? Yep. Tiny PNG is probably one of the best ones, really. Plus, you've seen the panda. It looks so adorable. Like, legit the best thing ever I've seen on the site. It's like, I don't know how they do it. It's just beautiful. Open tab. Like, look. Like, imagine that. Like, it's so... Like, the way they do it is really clever as well. It's called an animated PNG instead of a GIF. They're actually... I think maybe similar sort of size as a GIF as well. But you can add a lot more animation with it. It's quite a different way of doing it. I like the idea of it. And I can't remember how many... I actually looked at how many frames this was the other day at work, because I was kind of interested. And I think it's quite little, to be honest. Obviously, if I just go desktop, show in folder, properties, that's tiny. I don't, to be honest, understand how it works, but yeah, I should figure out one day how you do it, but yo, I can't be bothered, to be perfectly honest. So really what we want to do, the best thing to do for me, we're going to go here, we're going to go tiny PNG everything. And the reason for that is, obviously we want the site to be as quick as we can at loading times. So how much is this going to... So far it's saved 629 kilobytes, which is quite a lot. Like, this is what I mean, like, it just consistently says compressing, and it's just weird, and I can't even download any of them, like, so I don't know how long you should wait for it, just for it to work. It shouldn't have to be. There we are, cool. It did nothing anyway, the desizing of that, so... Way to do it. I've got the Fazil account now. Show in folder. Grab that over. And this all needs to be dragged into assets. And then hopefully... Cool, that's been apparently transferred now. Which is what we like to hear. And then obviously we need to add in the rest of his stuff now, not that one. Assets, this one, cool. Coming soon, index, needs to go to the index place, delete the Google verification stuff, and then the CSS. CSS is kind of weird, to be perfectly honest. Always apply. So now, I'm hoping, if you go to, I should really hide this so I can actually chat. Panda work, extremely good panda work. HTTPS / Fortnite assets, cool. Works, but what the heck? Where did that come from? What? Interesting. I don't know how this is... How the hell? Like, what? Like, there's nothing there to force that as that symbol. I don't know where that's coming from. Just copy that, put that into there now. Hopefully that makes any difference. Nope. What the heck? When has that ever been an issue? Right, you know what? I don't care about the copyright. It makes no difference anyway. Actually, if I'm just changing this up a bit actually. So what we'll do in the here then. And the 𝗦𝘬𝗃𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗄 indeed is just put here, comma 2018, and then just put that not affiliated with, cool. So we need, and then go into website coming soon, and then go into, no, wrong one, that one, then that one, then that one, then that one. Cool, yeah. Hopefully that works now. Yep, cool. That's pretty responsive. And we've got 10 minutes left. I think that means a game of Fortnite, to be perfectly honest. I think it does. This is going to be pretty interesting though, because obviously I'm streaming at 1080p. This is either going to go really bad or really good, I think. I've not played the new update yet, so this is going to be kind of interesting. See how my computer handles it. Don't want to play any more music now for a bit. Signing you in. Da 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 da. So you can close down all these unneeded stuff. So obviously we've completed with that. We can keep that in. Never close that one down while I'm streaming. That would be a bad idea. Launch, no update need to be done. That's good. Yeah, there's a whoa. Why a wait time of that length? What? You taking the mic? Like seriously? I bought things on the game, like quite a bit on the game, right? And you're still expecting me to wait? Like seriously? Like. Are you being serious? That's a joke. 16 minutes. The stream's going to end before that. Like, I shouldn't have to force start up Fortnite. Estimated time left. Like, that could be longer or shorter than 60 minutes. In this rate, I think it's going to be longer. Like, if you can't handle people just logging in, that's some seriously bad server work. I'm not saying I'm the greatest, but like seriously, that is appalling. Means you should cut off with that thing. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god, like I don't understand. Like why? Like we've got the site sorted now, coming soon. It's not really responsive when it comes down to that side, to be perfectly honest. So look at mobile, because that's the main concern is if people go on mobile. See, that works perfectly fine. Oh, that is forced desktop though, hasn't it? So that I'm not forcing desktop anymore, and it looks pretty decent, to be perfectly honest. Except the image still stays like, I don't know if you can see that. Let's probably go. That's better. So basically, best way to show this. So it's not too bad, except this bit here, this blank bit, should be the image all the way down. But I'm not too bothered about that. It'd just be nice if there should be a way to fix it, because the way I've coded it should work. And obviously you can see, well, you can't really see anymore because I've changed screens, but that should physically work like that. Wasting time is lame. Indeed. Anyway, we can talk about some ideas for the actual page. So my few ideas that I've had is, because we're obviously going to start designing maybe tomorrow. I might do one tomorrow and one Sunday. I'm not sure yet. Depends what I'm up to, but hopefully it tweeted out that I was streaming as well, because that would have helped. You know, there's nothing wrong with a slightly longer stream than expected. It's still not started. I don't even know what to do. I might as well listen to some music then. It's just going to give me just blank. I'm just curious on something. Why is that's weird? Like, it should work. I've coded it so it should work. Like, I'm happy that the footer's fine on it. Like, if I don't know if that's because of how it's, because I've forced desktop prior. If anyone else wants to have a look at it and let me know how it looks on theirs, I'd be very grateful. Send me a screenshot on Discord. In the Discord, there should be a picture thing. There isn't a picture thing, but put it in general. I don't give one. And let me know how it is, because I'd love to see how it actually is and if there's any issues with it or not, to be perfectly honest. Hoping there's not any issues with it. If there is, I'd be kind of annoyed trying to figure that out, but it's just that background really, that's the only issue. I can see everything else works as like it should do. Everything opens up in apps, which I wanted it. Oh god, I didn't want to. Like, everything opens up in apps. I'm happy with that. Yeah. So, the stream's pretty. It has actually no delay as well. I'm just checking. Oh, dear me. Come on, like, seriously, Fortnite, what the heck? I'd rather play PUBG at this rate, like, seriously. And I know I would like that, but, like, oh my god. But basically, my idea is, we might as well just, might as well open Photoshop again. Like, there's no... Okay, let's open up Photoshop, let's explain some things. F3, there we are. Okay, so basic my idea for the site, as we went over before, the main site, is I'm going to have this at the bottom, as usual, but I think here, because this photo is going to be on every page, and I think it's in the same similar sort of thing, I want to add, maybe something, MailChimp into it. So basically, if I can add MailChimp into it, or some sort of way I can send emails to like people that use the site to get updates, like instant updates. So if there's like an update to one of the packs on here, then they can get it, and then obviously that would be a lot better. And one thing I do want to do, which might be kind of negative, is premium packs. But the only thing is leaks of the images. That's like, I might just do it so you donate, or I don't know. One thing, there's something called what's it called now? Dev assets. This sort of thing. So basically, this is a game assets site. So you basically, it's for creating like your own games and getting assets from it. They're a really nice asset. I think one of my favorite ones is either the Western one or the Survival one. There's like really nice props in here. I've actually tried to use these before. Where's the survival weapons? No, it's not that one. They're quite modern. It was like this sort of stuff. Yeah, this environment, really nice. Like everything like looks really well in it. But my idea is, so when like you come to here, pay what you want. You can pay whatever you want with it. And I think having that as an actual like idea, like $20, something like that. And I think being able to pay for what you want with it, I think it's just a really good idea. I think as an idea, that'd be really nice to do. But my idea, so basically, I want to add MailChimp in, but I think there's an API for it, some sort of thing you can add in. So you just basically put your email address in here, and then you get signed up, which is something that I want. If not, I'll use red-eye because I already know roughly how to use that. But it's more about like how to use it really. But like it's something that I like doing is emails. Like part of my job, my IRL job is to do emails. So adding emails in here and coding emails would, I think, be quite nice. I just don't know how it would like I just don't know how it works, to be perfectly honest. Like how you implement it. Should I think we'll have a go at like creating an account. Create an account. Actually, what we'll need to do is create a new email address on the manager. And then we'll get into a game of Fortnite. Maybe just one game. I want to play a bit of Fortnite. Maybe in here, you know, just relax it. Maybe I don't know yet. Maybe not. Emails, Fortnite assets, emails. Create a new email address. This is going to be called news. And then password. So that's going to work. So that's hope. Go to webmail. News. .com. Password was. Cool. And then so news at Fortnite. And then we'll call this check your email. I will do so as MailChimp told me to. I got an email. Activate your account. Activate your account. Cool. That's what we like to see. I'm not a robot. Of course I'm not, because I activated my email. I don't know why you're telling me that to check. Cool. FortniteAssets.com. Seriously, is it ready to go yet? Not yet, no. Cool. Let's go. Cool, right. Let's go. So I need, right, so basically, right, we're in here now. How do I implement it then? Create campaign. Create a landing page now. Reports. Let's have a look. I don't want to press something then. Connected sites. Connect a site. I think this is fine. Fortniteassets.com. Next. I've no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I can just add it into brackets then. Where does it want it going? I'll just put it in the head then. But I don't know if I'm allowed to show that. I should be allowed to show that, right? I don't know. Who gives one? I'll probably end up changing it anyway. I think it's just so I can verify the site, really. I really don't give one if you shouldn't get details. It doesn't clearly say that you're not allowed to show anyone. So that's my argument behind that. Connect. Your site is connected. Ask to come. Pop-up form builder. Interesting. Before you start, 𝗦𝘁𝗿𝗃𝗃𝗶𝗶𝗄 expert. Is it actually ready yet? Is it legit going to count down all the way? Hold on. I'm just curious if actually this works. This would be kind of cool if it does. Should be able to use that, right? Hopefully it's not too ridiculously big. Cool. I like the idea of that side. So that's what I really need, something like that at the footer. But I need to like edge to edge. Yeah. Subscribe to our mailing list. Receive. I can't spell. Wow. To receive Fortnite asset updates. Fields, like, do I want to I'd like to have, like, I think you can do, there's a way you can do it, so I don't know yet. I'll just add in, I only need their email address, and then maybe later I can add, obviously, whatever, display after That's fine. Just make sure we're getting the right color. We don't want to obviously use wrong branded colors, right? Actually worked. Fortnite actually opened. Ridiculous time though to open, really. They've added new stuff in. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to get the fun cops, I think. Right, we'll finish with this then. I think what we'll do, we'll add a different image in there. I think I've got another a few images that we could use probably. Let's check in my assets. Maybe something maybe more Fortnite related. Where's that image go? Module. Where was that image now? Full width. So I'm happy with that there. Am I? Oh, there. Replace. That should work. That one should be pretty nice, I should say. So yeah, we're going to go on Fortnite in a minute, so give me 1 minute. Yeah, I'm happy with that, looks nice. And then we'll probably change that up. Publish. That's fine. So if I'm here for 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop up, please. You're gonna. There we are. That's it. That's what I wanted. And then obviously, I don't really know what I'm gonna put. I'm gonna try it, see if it works. Thank you for subscribing. Cool. I'm not happy with that though. That thank you for subscribing. That does need to change. Reports. Campaigns, that's fine. Templates, what's going on here? Lists. 2 subscribers. Right, can I export? I'm confused, like profile. No. Load. Logo. Social media. No. Logo. Everything. All files in there should work. But it won't because it's, you know, weird. Assets. FA. Cool. Load photo. Cool. Manage my data. See, I want to figure out who. 3 people. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Cool. That's kind of cool though. I like the idea of that. That's kind of, I like that. So if I've obviously got that now, so when you join the site, I wonder if it works off like IPs or anything like that. Wrong thing. So does it pop up every time? If so, I don't really want it to do that. What does it actually email you then? That's something as well to consider. Obviously, if I'm obviously signing up to this, I want to obviously see what I'm getting back off it. So sign in on that email address. That looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. I'm waiting for the email. Come on. So it doesn't give you an email saying that you subscribe to them. I wonder if like that's to do with campaigns then. So create a campaign, create an email, automated. Oh, so that's cool. So if I'm doing that, I can do I like that. So I can just do say happy birthday, share blog, e-commerce, welcome new subscribers. That's cool. Regular, plain text, A/B test. Nice, cool. I'm happy with that. So if necessary, we can use that as is. So right, we're gonna get on Fortnite. We're gonna get on Fortnite for a minute. We're gonna do one game, see how we go with it. Windowed for I should be able to just windowed. Cool. So I can actually see I can see chat. Yeah, it'll take a bit. It'll take a bit to come through actually. Because we that punk, I just want it because it'll probably never get it again. So cool. Search ammo boxes. Let's go. So we're just gonna have one game of this, just so because obviously we completed that. I've added in everything that we need to today, so. Like, I'm happy that it obviously comes up with the email now. I want to see if it does it on, see how it looks. I wonder how it actually works, like, detects, like, if you've signed up or not before. Oh my god, that looks amazing. That actually looks amazing. I wish it made, like, a cool sound, like, dance. Yo. I think we'll just do this should work better. Windowed full screeny you know. Back at it again. But yeah, I like the idea of having what's it called? So, newsletters, and I'm happy with that. Is this new pistol? It is as well. No, it isn't. Rigged. The battle bus is still Christmassy. Like, the Christmas season is end. Why is it so Christmassy? Like, why is this game not starting as well? Like, is it me? I don't know. Usually it starts when it's got enough people in. There we are. So, get a jump out. Right, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? I'm gonna go salty. Because I'm gonna be probably very salty if I lose. But yeah. So today on the stream we got the coming page soon completed. It's pretty responsive, I'd say. I'm happy with that. It has newsletters in now, so obviously as many people as can get signed up to that, the better. Probably going to make sure that all works correctly. I'm going to disable it for the time being, probably finish it off tomorrow. Obviously get maybe like the first email going out saying, oh, thank you for subscribing, whatever bajiggy we need. Yeah, we're going to disable that, I think. We're going to disable that until Sunday. And then Saturday or Sunday, and then whichever day we have available, we're gonna design the emails then. I'd love a weapon, like 100% would love a weapon right now. Oh, I'm so dead. I have no choice. Like, I can't get a weapon. Oh dear. We'll do one more game. We'll do one more game. Do one more, you know. SMG eliminations. But yeah. So what we'll do is Sunday we'll design the emails. that'll be kind of fun to do. I really do like enjoying doing emails. And then so yeah, Sunday we'll design emails. Monday we'll start on the new code, like the actual main design of it, and then yeah, we'll see. But I think the main thing is, obviously to have, I want the emails done so people get a nice subscription notice. Obviously, then we can send out emails saying we've now released. Come join our site. So that'd be fun. Yeah, it should be great. That. Hopefully, it could go pretty well now. I love doing like different like stairs, it's great. Oh, I could actually do this, couldn't I? Like you can do some really cool stairs, like really nice. Like I love that you can actually do all this different stuff with the stairs. It looks cool. I like it. I like the idea of it. Good idea, mate. Good idea. So you've got 𝗦𝘵𝗶𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗵𝗁, you could just put if you just created that, I don't know, media pictures, I don't know about media. Oh, we'll just keep, I can't bother. Flipperoonie, I don't give one anymore. Greasy, we're gonna go greasy, middle building. Wrong button, messed it up already. Whoa. But yeah, so I think we're gonna do this. Sunday we're gonna design the few emails, email header, and then we're going to code some of it as well, make that responsive. I already know like a lot of email code anyway, so I'm probably going to use like one of my other templates that I use anyway, which is just placeholders currently, and then obviously do that'd be quite fun to do. And then Monday we will then create the design for the main site that we're going to have, which should be pretty fun. And I get a bush straight away, and I can't use a bush in the house. Interesting. But yeah, so I think that process should be pretty damn good to work with, to be honest. I'd be happy with that. I think there's like a little spare room here. Yep, there we are. Gets me an SMG. I'll take that any day. SMGs are really, really powerful, and I like it. More ammo. Bandages. Green SMG. Boom. Anything under here? Ammo crate. Whoa. Apparently you can't break them now. New feature added into Fortnite. You can't break anything. We will be bush. You know, logical bush strats here right now. He has a rocket launcher though, so that might be kind of... What, he still saves the building style? Oh my god. Are they duoing? Whoops. Bush strats. Bush strats. He's probably got so much better gear than me. Okay, I can't do anything at that point. Oh well, thanks guys for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, please do like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Adios. And now I've got to do the thing. There you go.